This week, KXAN Investigates obtained video showing the nearly hour-long traffic stop that sparked federal authorities to transport an entire family to Mexico, including their 2 U.S.-born children. KXAN investigator Kelly Wiley joins us here in studio to break down more of this video. Kelly, welcome. Thanks for being with us. But set the scene for where and when this happened. So the dash cam video shows that the officers started following this couple around 8:16 in the morning on April 30th. And DPS troopers and an unmarked black car followed this white truck for about 2 minutes, and then they pull off right on the side of Dobie Middle School. We did view surveillance video from this school, and dozens of students saw part of this happen, just like on the other side of this truck, not the street, but the other side, there were students sitting there. This was in the middle of school drop-off at Dobie. And the stop begins with troopers explaining the reason for the stop. The driver at one point passes his license, but the trooper expresses some concern because it says it looks like a Mexican license. They go back to their vehicle, they run the license, the documents, and not even 8 minutes later, you see a masked federal agent go up to the truck and pull Omar Gallardo Rodriguez out of the vehicle. And later, a state agent pulls his wife here out of the vehicle too. And at one point, as this was happening, 2 employees for a nonprofit that's located on Dobie's campus came out to see what was going on.
Can you come and talk to us?
I wanted to talk to them.
Why?
Are they being detained?
Correct.
They are. Ah, okay.
Let's walk over here.
Yeah, I just were from the school and wondered what's going on.
We can talk over here.
Great.
So can you conduct a traffic stop? Okay.
Right.
All right. Both of them are not supposed to be here. They both have orders to be deported, and they have evaded those orders for deportation. So that's what we're trying to figure out now. So we're good to go.
All right.
We want to go back and resume normal business. There's no threat, nothing like that. They just happened to pull down the street, and that's where we're at.
Gotcha.
So we're good. Appreciate it.
All right.
All right. Y'all take care.
Okay, Kelly, so you have reported that Rodriguez had been deported 3 times before this. Plus, DHS said his wife had an active order to leave the country.
That's right. Throughout this interaction, though, he and his wife, they were on the phone, and they were trying to figure out what was going to happen with their children. That was the main concern. They explained that their oldest child was not born in the country, but their youngest 2 were born in the U.S. Watch this clip here.
¿El hijo que ustedes tienen que es mexicano ha estado en algún tipo de proceso? ¿Manda? Que el hijo que tienen que es mexicano ha estado en algún tipo de proceso, lo cruzaron.
No, son niños. La niña se vino conmigo.
Okay.
La niña, la mayorcita. Ajá. Pero los 2 niños son nacidos acá.
Dame estos niños.
Ah, ya. Quiero llevar conmigo. Por favor. No quiero ver.
No llores, mami, no llores, tú tranquila, Dios sabe lo que hace. Contra la voluntad de Dios no podemos hacer nada. Nos vamos, tenemos ganas de ver a tu mamá, tu papá,
Pero ¿quién son los chamacos?
And so this all moved very quickly. Like I said, they were on the phone. They were trying to figure out what they were going to do with the truck. They were trying to figure out if they were going to be able to go pick up their kids. She was wanting to make sure that she wanted to be with her kids. She kept saying, I'm really worried about the kids. And during this traffic stop, the federal agent was basically saying and suggesting that they put an ankle monitor on the mom. They ended up taking the dad, Omar, with them, but they were going to put this ankle monitor on the mom so that she would be able to pick up her kids. And they were saying during this interaction that they wanted her to come back to their office within 24 hours after she's been able to kind of settle that matter.
He'll go with us, and then when she comes back tomorrow, we'll send them all together as a family, and we won't prosecute him since he's been deported before.
Kelly, you're also reporting that this was a regional tactical strike team that conducted the traffic stop that we've just been watching the video from. You've been trying to get answers about why they were working in this particular area. What have you heard?
Really nothing at this point from DPS. DPS did clarify that this was their tactical team. They said that this was their troopers who obviously they're in their uniform, but also they were working alongside Homeland Security investigators. And we've asked repeatedly, you know, was this family or this couple the target of an operation, or was there kind of a generalized operation happening in the area and they just happened to be stopped while they were in this area? Because what we noticed from when we were watching the video that the school had that we were able to view is that when the trooper is pulling up behind the white truck, there's already that unmarked black car there. That investigator, that federal agent, was already with them. So we haven't really got clarification from DPS or ICE about that element of it. We also have some questions for Austin ISD. One question that we had is, was there any interaction with federal authorities after this stop happened so close to school, just to get a better idea of what was going on? We're still waiting for an answer there. And we've also been trying to reach out, or we've been reaching out to the legal support team that was working with this family. In the beginning of our coverage, we were in communication with them and they were kind of telling us what they knew about what was going on with this family. But so far, we've not received an update on how they're doing. We know from federal authorities that they were taken to Mexico, but we really haven't received an update since.
Well, Kelly, we appreciate you following this and breaking this down for more context, but you can read more about her coverage on our website, kxan.com. Thanks again, Kelly.
Thank you for having me.